Early in my career here in Austin, learning from guys that were around me and surrounding me at my high school, or even my high school coaches, really helped impact my development as a quarterback. Chris Dulabon, who played with the Texas Longhorns and then with the Dallas Cowboys, he was my head high school coach at Hyde Park Baptist, and he really helped me with the mental game of understanding how to play quarterback and kind of the challenges and the ups and downs that come with it. And really, as a young man, learning from somebody who was experienced, who got to play at a high level, was very valuable to me. So I think the camaraderie was the big thing that I learned, and being a good teammate. Hyde Park Baptist is a smaller school, but it doesn't mean that there comes with having great friendships and great teammates alongside of you. Learning how to not only communicate amongst the team and amongst your friends was very important, because college is a lot different. In high school, you're together all the time, taking classes, hanging out outside of school, hanging out outside of athletic periods. But then transferring that over to college, where you kind of get your core group of friends at that level, and learning how to be able to, adjust to that and develop yourself as a football player, as a friend, and in the community itself. There was a lot of experience at West Texas A&M. So West Texas A&M is very unique. Division II school, kind of a smaller campus with smaller student size, but large expectations when it comes to sports. At the time, we were probably one of the leading within the Southland Conference, along with Abilene Christian, Midwestern State, Tarleton State, so on and so forth. When it comes to development as me as a person and also as a football player, the amount of coaching, the amount of people that I had around me, and then getting that close group of friends was very important. Canyon, Texas is a small town. It's a suburb of Amarillo, but having that community aspect and that continuity together and creating my core group of friends, who I'm still friends with today, was very important. I think two things. During COVID, I had some personal things happen with me and my family, where some people were sick, but it was a way for me to have an outlet. I missed the game sorely. The game of football is very important to me. I always said there was three things I had in life. The three F's was family, faith, and football. And that was very important to me. So during COVID, sitting around the apartment, not having much to do, not having a competitive outlet, and really missing the game of football. And Coach Lou here with the Capital City Bison, or with the Round Rock City Bison, gave me the opportunity to be able to come back and enjoy the passion that I have for football. My son. So having him watch his father play, be a teammate, be a leader, is very important to me. Because I missed kind of the opportunity to continue my career after college, this is my chance to be able to kind of instill those values in him and have him watch me. Also, winning is very important. Obviously, I play the game and I want to be able to win and get to the highest level possible for myself. But my son keeps me motivated to continue to play. Through actions, through I would say consistency, and also through performance. I always say, actions are louder than words, or actions speak louder than words, and that's kind of an idea that I hold true to my heart. So coming out here, being intentional with my words, being intentional with my actions, and also showing the people around me that you can have leadership skills while still performing without having necessarily a loud stick or a loud voice. That's a great question. It's kind of a mix between not only a mental game, but a physical game. Understanding who's in front of me, understanding the defense, understanding what a play is called, understanding how to be able to break that down within 10 to 15 seconds, and then being able to deliver those results. For me, I'm an older player. While I still have some athleticism, I want to be able to get the ball to the athletic guys so that they can go make the play as quick as possible. And so for me, it's delivering that in the most efficient way possible and breaking that down within 10 to 15 seconds with kind of that cognitive aspect of the game. Each week's always different. Depends on the opponent, depends on our game plan, and depends on who we have surrounding us as a team. Talking with the coaches, getting their aspects of what we're facing, watching film and taking a good look at the opponent and what they're running, and then understanding how we can be able to attack those deficiencies is obviously the prime way of being prepared And then coming out to practice and being able to execute that is very important. Talking with the guys, whether it's the receivers on their route running, where they want the ball, how they want to be able to complete that, and the offensive line on our blocking schemes, and being able to adjust per week. Effectively is a loose term. For myself, I'm a director of sales for a company, so it is a time, it can be a stress. It definitely takes a lot of time out of my day, but being able to manage those three is crucial in being successful. Whenever I'm not working, or I have the time to be able to set aside to be able to watch film, I take that time to be able to do that. Setting aside a time on the weekends or off day after work to be able to go throw or talk with people is also a way that I can be able to do that. But it is hard to do, but it's doable if you have the drive and the motivation for it. The positive impact I leave on other people's lives, whether it's on my teammates, whether it's my opponents, and whether it's the people around me, is my hope for this game. Yes, my athletic abilities, my stats, the wins and losses are always going to be a part of me, but the positive impact and what people take away from me is the most important. How did I impact their life positively? How did I help them overcome an obstacle? How did I help them get to the point where they are today, or just advance their own personal life or their own career or their own athletic ability is very important. I take being a leader and being a mentor very seriously, and I want to help guys that are around me and be able to succeed, whether it's coaches, whether it's other players, whether it's a team, so on and so forth.